Hello friends, welcome back to a new session. We are continuing lesson number 7, cube and cube root. Yesterday we learned the method to find the cube root of a perfect cube number by prime factorization. Today we are going to learn how to find the cube root of a perfect cube number by estimation method. Just see, I'll explain through one example. What is the heading? Find the cube root of a number by estimation method. This method is possible only for the numbers of perfect cubes, which are perfect cubes. So we will do one example. The example here number is 8,57,375. So what is the first step you have to do? Starting from the right side, three digits together, we have to form the groups. So, what will be the first group? See, 375. Then the next remaining three groups will go to second group, and I have underlined so that you can understand easily. So, 375 is the first group, and the second group is 857. Starting from the right, not from the left. Now, what is the next step? In the next step, we have to find out the units digit of the first group. So in the first group, what is first group? 375. What is the units digit? The units digit is 5. So we know that if the units digit of a perfect cube number is 5, then 5 will be the digit at units place of the cube root also. We learned in the first part of the lesson the relation between the units digit of a perfect cube number and its cube root. So we can say that if 5 is the units digit of the perfect cube number, then in the cube root also the units digit will be 5 only. So that is decided now. Now in the third step, what we have to find? We have to find a tens digit. Which digit will come as the tens digit? So for that, take the second group, 857. Now we have to find out this group or this number 857. We know that it is not a perfect cube number. We have to find out it will come between which two perfect cubes. So for that we have taken here C. 9 cube equal to 729 and 10 cube equal to 1000. In between these two numbers, the second group 857 comes. Okay. See, we have to find out, that is 857 is very close to 1000. So 1000 is the cube of 10, and the next number below that is 9. So 9 cube is 729. So 857 comes between 729 and 1000. So we can write 857 lies between 9 cube and 10 cube, and the smaller number among these two is 9. So we have to take 9 as the tens digit of the cube root. So 9 will be the digit at tens place of the cube root. So we can write cube root of this given number 8,57,375 equal to 95. 5 we got from the second step and 9 tens digit we got from the third step. So cube root of the given number equal to 95. So here we have not done any factorization by the method of estimation we have done. Now same type of questions are going to come in the exercise. Then we will do more examples of that type. Now we are going to start exercise 7.2. That is question number 1. Find the cube root of the following numbers by prime factorization method. First one, 64. 64 is a very small number, but it is given in the question as the first one, so we are doing. So first of all, we have to find the prime factors of 64. So 64 is divisible by 2. Dividing 64 by 2 you will get 32. 32 divided by 2 you will get 16. Then again 16 dividing by 2. 2 8s are 16. Then 2 4s are 8. 2 2s are 4. And 2 1s are 2. It's very easy, small number only. So we have got 6 times 2 as the prime factors. So 64 equal to, write all the factors, multiply like that. So 2 we have written 6 times. Then what is the next step? I have taught yesterday three factors with same factors, we have to make the group of cubes. So first three together I have underlined, the remaining 3 times 2 together I have underlined. So 2 cube multiplied by 2 cube. Now both are having the same exponent 3, so we can write 2 multiplied by 2 the whole cube. Okay, now we have to find the cube root. So cube root of 64 equal to, we have to take cube root on LHS and RHS. Left side the number is 64, right side is in bracket 2 into 2 the whole cube. So cube root of 64 equal to cube root of 2 multiplied by 2 the whole cube. So we know that when we take the cube root of a cube number, what will remain? Only the base will remain. So 2 into 2 equal to 4. So cube root of 64 equal to 4. This is a very small number. Next in the textbook also some more questions are given, that is very small number. 2, 3, 4, 5. These questions I am giving you as homework. All of you have to try in homework. Now I am starting with question number 6, that is 2, 3, 4, 5. These 4 questions are not very big. That is homework. All of you have to do in textbook or notebook only as homework. Now I am going to do from 6 onwards. Sixth question is 13,824. So first of all, we have to find the prime factors of this number. So we are finding prime factors. So the given number dividing by 2, what you will get? First one not going 13, 2 6 are 12, then 1 remainder 18, 2 9s are 18, 2 1s are 2 2s are. Now again dividing it by 2, so it will go in 6. So 6 dividing by 2, what you will get? 3. Then dividing 9 by 2, you will get 4. 1 remainder 11. 11 by 2, 5. Then 1 remainder 12. 12 by 2 will be 6. Like that dividing. Then again dividing number by 2, you will get 1728. Then 1728 dividing by 2, you will get 864. Then 864 divided by 2, 432. Again dividing by 2, 216. Again dividing by 2, 108. Again dividing by 2, 54. Now it is, we got 27. 54 divided by 2, 27. 27 is not divisible by 2, but it is divisible by 3. So 27 divided by 3, 9. 9 divided by 3, 3. 3 divided by 3, 1. So we can find the factor. If the number is big, if you are having problem to calculate mentally, you can take rough paper and you can divide and you can write the quotient below each number. Okay. Now we have got here, see how many times 2 coming, 2 is coming 9 times. See, so 13,824 equal to, I have written 9 times 2 and 3 times 3. Now making group 3 3 together, underline 3 3 factors of same factor, underline, then make the group. So 2 cube multiplied by 2 cube multiplied by 2 cube multiplied by 2 cube. So putting in bracket 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 the whole cube. Okay. So cube root of 13,824 equal to cube root of in bracket 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 the whole cube. So only the base will remain if you take the cube root of a perfect cube number. So it's equal to 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 3s are 24. So cube root of 13,824 equal to 24. Now I think you might have got the method of doing, because we have done now 2 3 questions. Now 7th question is a very big number of 6 digits. 1,10,592. So first of all, we have to find the prime factors of the given number. So I have written the number 1,10,592. If you divide that number by 2, we are getting 55,296. Again dividing it by 2, you will get 27,648. Again dividing it by 2, you will get 13,824, which is the same number as we have done in the previous question. Then again dividing 6,912. Again dividing by 2, 3,456. Again dividing by 2, 1728. Again dividing by 2, 864. Then again dividing it by 2, 432. Again dividing by 2, 216. Again dividing by 2, 108. Again dividing by 2, 54. 54 divided by 2, 27. Then 27, we have to divide by 3, you will get 9. 9 divided by 3, 3. 3 divided by 3, 1. So we have got here, see, 1, 2, 3. 4 3s are 12 times 2 and 3 times 3. See, very big number. So 1,10,592 equal to, see, how many times 2 coming? 12 times 2 and 3 times 3. Now 3 3 together, underline the factors and make the group of cubes. So 2 cube multiplied by 2 cube multiplied by 2 cube multiplied by 2 cube multiplied by 3 cube, that is 4 times 2 cube and 1 time 3 cube. So putting in bracket 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 the whole cube. Now cube root of that given number equal to cube root of in bracket 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 the whole cube. So equal to 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. It's equal to 48. So cube root of 1,10,592 equal to 48. Now we'll go to question number 8. 46,656. It's a 5-digit number. So first of all, we have to find the prime factors. So dividing that number by 2. So 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6, 2 3s are 6, 2 2s are 4, 1 remainder 16, 2 8s are 16. Again dividing by 2. 2 1s are in 3, 2 1s are 1 remainder, then 13, 2 6 are 12, 1 remainder 12, 12 2 6 are 12, 2 2s are 4. Again dividing by 2 like this, go on dividing, you will get 5,832. 5,832, again dividing by 2, you will get 2,916. Now 2,916, again dividing by 2, you will get 1,458. That number again dividing by 2, you will get 729. Now 729, 9 is the last digit, so it is not divisible by 2, but it is divisible by 3. Don't do it with 9, because we know that 9 cube equal to 729, because the question given prime factorization, so we can find only prime factors. 9 is not a prime number, so you have to do with the 3 only. So 729 dividing by 3 in 7, 3 will go 2 times, 3 2s are 6, 1 remainder, then 1 and 2 will become 12, 3 4s are 12, 3 3s are 9. Again 243 dividing by 3 you will get 81, 81 divided by 3, 27, 27 divided by 3, 9, 9 divided by 3, 3, 3 divided by 3 equal to 1. So we have got 6 times 2 and 6 times 3 as the prime factors. So 46,656 is equal to 6 times 2 and 6 times 3 we have written. Now 3 factors together we underlined and made the group. So 2 cube into 2 cube into 3 cube into 3 cube. So putting in bracket 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 the whole cube. Now take a cube root on left side number and right side number. What is the number on left side? Cube root of 46,656 equal to cube root of in bracket 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 the whole cube. So answer is 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12, 12 3s are 36. So cube root of that number 46,656 equal to 36. Only number is different, same method. All the sums are in same method. Ninth question. 1,75,616. It's also a big number. So first of all, we are going to find the prime factor. So dividing that number by 2, we will get 87,808. Again dividing by 2, you will get 43,904. Again dividing it by 2, you will get 21,952. Again dividing by 2, you will get 10,976. Again dividing by 2, we are getting 5,488. Again dividing it by 2, you will get 2,744. Again divide it by 2, you will get 1,372. Again it is divisible by 2, then dividing you will get 686. Again dividing by 2, you will get 343. Now 343 is not divisible by 2. It is not divisible by 3. Next prime number is not divisible by 5. Then it is divisible by 7. If you divide 343 by 7, you will get 49. 49 divided by 7, 7. 7 divided by 7, 1. Now we have got the prime factors of the given number equal to 9 times 2 and 3 times 7. Now underline 3 factors of same in groups. So 2 cube into 2 cube into 2 cube into 7 cube, that is 3 times 2 cube and 1 times 7 cube. Putting in bracket 2 into 2 into 2 into 7 the whole cube. Now take a cube root on both the side. Cube root of 1,75,616 is equal to cube root of bracket 2 into 2 into 2 into 7 the whole cube. So equal to 2 into 2 into 2 into 7. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 7s are 56. So cube root of that given number is equal to 56. Now we are going to the last question of the group, 10th question. 91,125. Now we'll find the prime factors. So last digit is 5. It is not divisible by 2, but it is divisible by 3. Dividing the given number by 3, you will get 30,375. Again dividing it by 3, you will get 10,125. Again dividing that number by 3, you will get 3,375. Again dividing it by 3, you will get 1,125. Again we can divide it by 3, then you will get 375. 375 again dividing by 3, you will get 125. Now we know that 125 only 5 coming as the prime factor. So 125 dividing by 5, 25. 25 dividing by 5, 5. 5 divided by 5, 1. So we got 6 times 3 and 3 times 5 as the factors. So let us write. So 91,125 equal to 6 times 3 and 3 times 5. Making group of 3 factors, 3 cube into 3 cube into 5 cube. Putting in bracket 3 into 3 into 5 the whole cube. So cube root of 91,125 equal to cube root of bracket 3 into 3 into 5 the whole cube. So equal to 3 into 3 into 5. 3 3s are 9, 9 5s are 45. So cube root of 91,125 is equal to 45. So in this group, 10 questions were there. 6 questions I have explained here. 4 questions I had given you in homework. All have to do it in notebook only, classwork notebook only. Copy this first, and below that you have to do those 4 sums which are given in homework also. So today we will stop the session here. We will continue the exercise in the next video. Thank you.